family or my household if I ain't taking care of the community that my household stays in? That means that how am I going to keep my household from getting bullets riddled through it if everybody's outside riddling bullets? My household is going to get bullets. What I have to do is go out there into the community and make sure that my community is tight. I cannot keep my children clean in a dirty tub. They will be dirty by default because the tub is dirty. So I just got a vision, and I say that if brothers can get the right information, they will make different decisions. See, I'm nobody special. My organs is the same as everybody else's organs. People think this stuff is some magic to this stuff. It's not. It's just making the right decisions with the right information. Only thing you need is the right information, and anybody can do this stuff. I've been out for 9 years. Been to the Bahamas 5 times with my family vacations. Got the Bahamas cruise trip with Carnival scheduled on August 28th. With my brothers. This is just a fellas trip this time. Just the fellas. Do you know how it is to look at the blue water that's just so clear? And it's just like, wow, this is what's for me. See, this is what I'm able to do. I'm able to say that there's another side. It's more than this over here. So many people get stuck over here and never get a chance to see over here. This is what I'm bringing. This is what over here looks like. This is what over here looks like. This is the information that I'm bringing. And this is how you obtain over here, right? Go from a liability in a community where you suck value out your environment to going into an asset into community where you add value to the environment. Game changer. Meaning my children will not be like him over here. My children will emulate him over here. So my children will never go to him over here. He will never experience the things that he experienced over here because I gave my children the information that they need to develop into the individual that looks like this. That means that when they have a disagreement with somebody, they're not just gonna punch somebody in the face because we got a disagreement. Game changer. What I'll be doing in Father Factor is talking about how to establish that positive relationship with your children. If there's no positive relationship established, it cannot be no transference of information. We got to first get some goals about our children. What type of goals do we have for ourselves? What type of goals do we have for our children? Can't set up no game plan if we don't think about it. So the more I teach Father Factor, the better father I'll become because I continue to implement it inside of my parenting. I got a 7-year-old too as well, right? And I'll just rock him. You don't know why he just wants to work with me, but I do. I'm intentional and I'm deliberate with what I'm doing with my son. He don't know why it's so positive between me and him. He just works with me. It's things that I do to get him to work with me because I know. If you wanted to be a businessman, if you wanted to be an auto mechanic, if you wanted to be an electrician, you would go and get additional information, right? Why do we feel like we don't need no additional information and education to do the greatest responsibility that we will encounter as an adult, which is parenting, developing an actual individual? Why do we just rely on what we've been taught way back in the days? Our parents may not have known, because I know my father was young when he had me, single parent household, you know. He did what he could with the information that he had. And they always said it ain't no manual. I'm not here to sell Father Factor, like this is information that I utilize. This stuff works. And I'm not even playing. It works, literally. It's just making a decision. How important is your children? Because if your children ain't important to you, they're important to somebody else who's interested in ET 18. Everybody need food, right? Don't let your children be food. If you casual about your parenting, your children will be casualties. Get all of the information that you possibly can get. Get around individuals who are talking about parenting. Who's talking about going about this fatherhood in a way where it's going to make a positive impact. Get around those individuals. If you ain't at where I want to be, if you ain't going where I want to go, then that means that we cannot be in the same environment. I need to be around people who are at where I want to be or who are going where I want to go, because those are the only individuals that can help develop me to be the individual that I need to be. Powerful. I love every bit of it, man. And in closing, I just want y'all to know, man, like, this is my assignment. This is what I do. I do this stuff. I go into the penitentiaries. I go around the state to deliver brothers the information that I got. So with the father factor, what we will do is we will also go with one-on-one case management as well. Any barriers that you feel like that you may have that can stop you from being the father that you need to be. But I'm telling you, the greatest barrier that will stop you from being the father that you can be is that barrier that is within you, telling you that you can't. I had 10 years, and I said, I'm still dad. I sent candy home to my son from commissary. That means that I went to the commissary, got $15 worth of candy, and I melted home in a brown box. I spent $5 to mail that candy home. I'm still dad. You start trick or treat off, you start Halloween off, you're gonna start it off with my candy that I'm sending home from commissary. The big Skittles, the big Reese's Cups, the big Snickers, because I'm still dad. Ain't nobody taking dad away from me. I got to give it away. Just like you got to give away your manhood. You got to give that stuff away. Can't nobody take it from you. You got to give it away. Can't nobody take your value from you. You are valued by default. You got to give your value away. You got to live below value. Can't nobody take it from you. I love every bit of this, man. It's just making a decision. Hopefully, all 14 people in here will be here Friday, and we're gonna rock and roll, because this is what I like to do, right? The more that I build with brothers, the more that I get built. That means that you're gonna have experiences that you're gonna be like, oh, I look at it like this, Lord. I look at it like that, and I'm gonna be like, wow, that's a good way to look at it. And I'm gonna take that home and I'm gonna implement it inside of my parenting as well. So this is what we do. Iron sharpens iron. We build each other up. That's what we do. That's what this is all about. I need your ideas. You need my ideas. That's how we get it done. That's how we develop each other. People are valuable. People look at Bentleys and materialistic things, and that ain't nowhere near as valuable as people are. I can make money. I can get another house. I can get another car. Can't make another you, brother. You can't make another you. That's it. It ain't gonna be another you, brother. Your child, it ain't gonna be another one of them. You don't want them to be suffering because they don't have the right information to go at life the correct way, because we didn't have the right information to go at life the correct way, and we had to go down and get information from somebody else to be able to go about life the right way, but we had to spend time in places like this. A thought process stays in motion until an outside force interrupts that motion. Thought process just stays in motion. That's how I've been developed, until an outside force interrupts it. It was an outside force that interrupted that thought process that I had in motion at 19 that made me feel like that was the way that I was going to be able to make it. An outside force interrupted that. I ain't never been the same since. I'm dedicated and I am committed to interrupting thought processes. now, with that being said, Friday will be paperwork. I sweat out collars. I gotta go straight to the cleaners, jump in the cleaners. I'm just gonna have them clean me all. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna take this stuff off. Just go ahead and run me through. Like, I'm just gonna jump straight in, like, man, boom. Like, this is what I do. Like, every outfit I come in, this is what happens, and I try to stop it, but it never stops. It always does the same thing. I remember I came out here one time and discussed saying, well, what's wrong with you, brother? Like, dang, man, you look like, man, you losing a couple pounds up in there. Like, I'll be dead serious, man. I'll be dead serious. See, because I want y'all there. I want to be calling brothers up, saying, man, brother, man, come on, man, let's go to the Bahamas, man. Like, the cruise ship is sailing. And then we can talk about, remember when we had to stand for count? Remember when there wasn't no dang old cheeseburgers no more? And we had to eat bologna sandwiches? Remember when we got shook down? Remember when we had to do the strip searches, coughing, for a visit? Remember those days? See, when I'm on them cruise ships, I look totally different from everybody else. Because they don't understand what I've been through, right? When I'm ordering, you know, turkey sandwiches at 3 o'clock and cheesecake with strawberry and putting a little bit of cherries on it because it's included in the ticket. I don't even be up when they bring it. I don't even be up when they bring it, but I order it because why? I ordered it the next day and I ordered it the following day. Why? The bologna sandwiches, right? I'm dang right I'm ordering. I had to go do the bologna sandwich. I'm ordering just in case I might be up. Let me get a chef salad too. This is the life that's out there for us, man. We're gonna rock and roll. I'm gonna be up here and we're gonna do the group setting and then we're gonna do the one-on-one. I love every bit of the one-on-one. So then that means that I'll meet you out there in the visiting or whatever may be the case, and we'll do the one-on-one and we'll be able to discuss and build even more. I love the county jails. And that's how we're gonna get it done. My man. You back in again, huh? We about to make it happen, man. There you go, man. We about to make it happen, man. We about to make it happen. So that's what it is, man. Y'all got any questions?
You do everything by yourself? You got more people that look you up behind the scenes?
That's why I'm building the team up in the penitentiary. I need brothers to stand up and claim the positions, right? Like my idea is who's going to run starts within organization is people with the backgrounds. See, it's not about a background check, it's about a right now check. I don't care about a background check, right? Like forget background checks, it's about a right now check. Meaning how valuable do you present yourself to be? If you present yourself to be valuable right now, then your background doesn't mean anything. That's how I was able to overcome my background check, because I've been able to establish relationships with individuals and I can get opportunities. Opportunities come through relationships. Sometimes people can't establish the positive relationships. Just can't. Maybe they facial expressions might keep people off. People ain't coming up to brothers who like this. What up? What up? Like, man, brother, you look like you about to punch me in the face. Hey, no, brother. I'm gone. Right? So when you see me, I'm already cocky. You know, I'm like this, like, hey, what up? What's happening? You know, because I want you to understand that I am winning. And why am I winning? Because I'm doing better than I did yesterday. I'm in comparison against myself. I don't compare myself to nobody. That means that I don't look up to people. I don't look down to people. I look eye level with everybody. So I'm winning. I'm better than I was yesterday, today. And if I'm better than I was yesterday, today, then that means that I'm winning. And a person who has a winning attitude, he just attracts winning individuals, because people is like, something is up with this brother. This brother got some information that we need to know. I need to attach myself to this brother because this brother is winning. This brother is doing something, man, astronomical. I'm just comparing myself to myself. Continue to push greatness. Greatness, greatness, greatness. It's ours. All you gotta do is just be better than you was yesterday. Learn a little bit more than you did yesterday. Today, there's gonna be people, y'all gonna go back into them lots. Y'all gonna go back into them cells. Like they said the brother was asleep. Brother's sleeping, I'm gonna sleep. I'm not gonna go. Like, you are in adverse conditions, and you got to do whatever needs to be done to combat these adverse conditions. There's no way that I'm gonna be sitting up here sleeping, just chilling. I need to do whatever I need to do to make sure that I combat these adverse conditions, because I do never want to experience these adverse conditions ever again. There's no way you can be asleep. You're gonna go back there, you're gonna see people sleeping, you're gonna see people talking about the same stuff that got them in here, to continue to be somebody's food. And not only are they going to continue to be somebody's food, one thing they're going to be able to do is develop their children to be somebody's food. If you don't get it right, your children will have to figure it out. Any questions? Because I'm telling y'all have me up in here all day, all night, and day, and I'm telling you, like, y'all sit here and keep on listening, brothers. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep on spilling this stuff, man. Like, I just got a lot of information and I just want to give it.
Real business ran out of.
Oh, brother, I go straight into the penitentiary. Yeah. So yeah, I don't have no principal location, and whatever may be the case, I go straight into the penitentiary. So I bring my facilitators and I bring them inside of the penitentiary.
You got a business card or something?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Friday, I will have my business card.
ain't no guarantee I'll be here Friday.
Okay. Can I give you a business? I'm gonna run into my car and get a business card. I'm gonna give you the business cards to give to him and everybody else who want the business card. So I'm gonna give you 15 business cards and everybody will have a business card, right? Y'all gonna use the business card?
Yeah. It's gonna be a few years.
Oh, man, I forgot to tell y'all. Man, look, man, y'all think I'm playing, man. Like, this stuff is a movement. Like stuff I was talking about, see, because I'm trying to turn the penitentiary on its head. Stand the community on its feet, right? The way that we get it done is through information. This is what I've been able to do, right? I put my mentality in the book. Prison without bars. How was I able to become free while I was incarcerated, to be able to maintain my freedom 9 years later? This is the recipe. Remember what I said earlier, I'm the Bill Gates of reentry. That means that in California, you can see this. Only thing I'm telling people is to utilize your time. Take advantage of everything that the institution has to offer. That means there's no way that I can be in a hole somewhere. There's no way that I can be sleeping on my back. There's no way that I can be sitting up here developing a character that got me put in here in the first place. There's no way. Utilize your time. That's what I'm saying inside of the book. I need those college credits. That stuff costs money. I need that administrative office technology. That stuff costs money. I need my teeth cleaned twice a year for 10 years. That stuff costs money. Let me get my teeth fixed, please. I'll take advantage of everything that the institution has to offer. It's a mentality. If I'm not taking advantage of what the institution has to offer, I'm fooled. I ain't nobody fool. We almost are 1,800 copies sold. This is going to the juvenile facilities. It ain't much, it's about 50-something pages. Sheriff Martin, he buys the books for the people who graduate from Father Factor too. So everybody will get a copy of the book.